Alright. Looks like we're going. Good morning. Potatoes should be open. I'm currently posting an index to Discords. In between doing the last of the dailies on this character, and then I'll get back on. I'm planning on going to EU today because I didn't go to EU recently. By the way, if you have a Discord that I am permitted to post to, you have two options. One, you could follow my announcement channel, which is something that you can do with Discord, and it'll announce things automatically. Excuse me, like indexes when I go live, things like that. Alternatively, you can just tell me and I'll post it in there. Excellent. I gotta say though, Azalea, I'm not looking forward to... Oh, I'm not looking forward to touring that Panther's house. That's just insanity. I don't even know, man. That just... I don't know. I'm not feeling that house. That house is too big. There's got to be some significant changes with housing before I will be 100% behind that house. If it were just the chapel, it'd be fine. The fact is it's more than the chapel. It's the chapel, it's the fort, it's the courtyard. It's ridiculous. The ramparts, all of it. So what I think is necessary, and not like anyone listens to me, good morning, is I think they need to, they really need to make these separate entrance portals a thing. That's the first one. The second thing is they need to make it so that each of those sections is a different zone. Yeah. So that at least we can do 700 items in each section. That at least would be something. I will be a little disappointed if that house sells like crazy, because I want people to know there at ZOS that, you know, what they're doing is difficult for us. Good morning, Jemima. I feel like they could do better. Good morning. Good morning. Just putting up some stuff on the... sorry, I'm still waking up. There. On Discord. Done. Done! Discord is now done. It's too big. It's too big. And with the problems we have with entrances, the problems we have with filling it, it's absurd. It's absurd to expect us to do really anything with it at that size with the limitations that the game currently has with building. And it ticks me off. I really feel like they could do better. You know what I mean? All right, we're going over to EU. Do better. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do they do extended maintenance? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the problem. There are proposed solutions, but the problem is some people don't want to hear them. It's the most I can say. And, you know, some people just like it the way that it is over there in ZOS land. Why? I don't know. Yet. true. Today I posted Royal Winch. Thank you so much for the follow. I desperately need them. I lost one the other day, and I was so sad because everyone is like pulling teeth, and losing one was so painful. So thank you. Today's pictures on the forums are Hachiko-chan, Ridlock, and Zafara. They are vehicles, because that's what I'm doing right these days. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Trolley, a ship, airship, and a different kind of air balloon than Gimme did. So there you go. You got 3 things. If you need ideas. Plus, I put in Discord in the ideas section. Hold on. Brains. I put a kind of like a scooter and 2 motorcycles by Playful Kitten. Question of the day is asking you to post any stories or art you've created other than houses. I haven't had anything to post yet of my own, but I'm working on some things, so maybe I'll post something soon. But that's the thing, Silence. They could do that, and we've been asking for that. It would be nice. I mean, it would be totally doable if they allowed different entrances. Then you just close off the parts you didn't want, right? Then it would be fine. Hello. That's all you need. Sorry about the long load times. It's EU and it's stupid. I just have these problems and I don't know why. Alright. Let's see what news they have. There's a whole bunch of console stuff, but I'm not going to read any of that because most of my viewers are not console people. Don't forget, ESO Plus is currently live. So if you don't have... What the hell just happened? Oh, that was me just logging out. Jeez. If you have a character or an account that doesn't have ESO Plus, opt in. It's worth it because you can use the craft bag for the time that the game is... Yeah. The time that game has it for you, and then when the amount is over... I'm sorry, Meaty. I'm trying. When the trial time is over, you still have the stuff in the bag. It doesn't go away. When you remove it, you can't put more in, but you can't, whatever. Words are hard. Then, it's also worth it because you can dye your clothes. You can go to all the cool places. You can pick up the Blade of Woe, if perhaps you do not have that. Even when the ESO Plus ends, you can use the, you can still use your Blade of Woe. So it's worth it. Pick, stab. Sorry about the delays. I don't know what's going on. You see what I'm up to. This is, a lot. Oh gosh, yeah, they are. But nothing, you know, it's weird. Sales are really good for the guilds, but they're not as good for the individuals unless you're doing just mats. And it's hard to do just mats. That's a lot of streaming, you know. I mean, a lot of farming to get all those mats. But it's a good time to stock up. You know what I mean? If you need to stock up, if you're a crafter, it's a good time to do that. Plus, yeah, materials are good because if you're questing through the new content, you pick up stuff as you go. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's more time out on the field where you could be picking up stuff. So it's worth it. It's nice. It's nice. The new content, I've been playing at it, It's good stuff, but I mean, if I'm just looking at houses today, I'm just looking at houses today. So there's not going to be any playthrough time. If the music is too loud or too distracting, annoying, let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave it. You got it. Let me switch. Let me switch. Let me switch. I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not good at knowing that stuff, Silence, so your guess is as good as mine. If not better. I'm a kite. This is new. I decided I will be a summery kite. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Except I'm a kite, you see. Yeah, I'm a goofball is what I am. We were talking about this the other day, how I use filters, so I'm cheaty in that sense, but at least I have a sense of humor about them. And I don't pretend. I don't pretend like I don't use filters. I mean, it'd be hard to argue, I'm not using a filter when I'm a kite. Sorry for the delay in this stream. If it's buffering a little, it's because the game is loaded to that point where it's almost loaded, but not quite. I have so much trouble logging in the first time. Potato! Boil them, stir them, put them in some mouth. That's true. Well, maybe I am really a kite. Fly! 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 It's one of the summer filters, and I think it's a good one. It's different, you know? Look me, I'm almost flat. I disappeared! All I have to do is put my head down far enough and I disappear. Oh, man. Come on! You're killing me here, Larry. There's a company, a mattress company in California, and their tagline is, "You're killing me, Larry." And it's Larry is killing the accountant because he's giving away stuff for too cheap. And it's stuck in my head after 13 years living in California. I can't help it. All right, let's go to start at the top, shall we? All right, first of all, we're gonna hide those because they're very confusing. And then we'll unhide them. Yeah, they're pretty unforgettable. All right, let's go to Amaya. Siona Inn, Amaya Gardens and Estates. They're definitely memorable, and I don't know. Some days I miss California more than others. Don't ask me why, but I do. Oh God, Cal Worthington, yes. You know, Cal Worthington was given a subsidy to stay in Long Beach. By Long Beach. It ended up being a loss for Long Beach, but they really wanted Cal to stay in Long Beach so much that they gave him a subsidy. Craziness. Recently, I heard they shut down the 710 to do some work on it, and I'm like, how do people come in and out? Oh, I'm sorry. I miss California, though. Even with drought and fires, I miss it. It's not very me, but there's some things in it that are exciting and interesting. Hello, Delicia. Especially if you're in your 20s. It's a good place to be in your 20s, I'll say. Oops. All right, this is gardens. So we've got 582 out of 600. Look at that. They lined the little area, this little area, with rocks. So they made it more like a pool and less pondy than it is. Also, my husband tried to fix my mouse situation yesterday, so that might get a little better now. Oh, this is empty? I think they're under construction. I think they're working on this because it looks like that's going to have things to come. And they've got a little bit of glowy going on between the pets and the glowies. Hello! So yeah. Just... Oops. I'm getting stuck. Oh, hello. Beautiful gardens. You did a really nice job. And it's smart to make the... Oh, your guy is climbing up in the tree. You may want to move him slightly on his path. You can tell it's a good call making it a garden house because it is obviously good at gardens. And what have we here? That looks good in those corners. So, indoors we have a kitchen. That I still love the buggy one. The sound isn't so good, but look at how cute it is. I wonder who comes up with all of these. The other thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if you guys are playing through Blackwood. I'm not giving any spoilers by saying this. The voice acting and the writing is a lot funnier than it ever has been, in my opinion, in any other expansion. They just have the funniest ways of saying things. And I just find it super amusing. I'm giggling while playing through. And I kind of want to say that, get it back to people and say, hey, you know, really nice job on doing this writing. It's hilarious and I'm enjoying it greatly. This looks like a place you just kick back, put your foot up on the ottoman, drink some tea or coffee, and read Pellinol. Looks great. Cozy. I mean, it's not quite a home base, more of an achievement home, but it's pretty amazing. Really good, nice job, Sionia. All right, next, Siona Inn. That's the one I meant to say. Gandalf, Swiss Alpine Club. Now we may have seen Gandalf's Swiss Alpine Club. It's really hard to tell with Gandalf because they changed their name. So everything new, everything that they had when they posted it comes up as new, but I don't really, it's not new in all cases. So I'll see if I recognize it. If I don't, we're touring it again. I'm so tired. It does not feel like a Wednesday. It feels exhausting. Let's go fly a potato and send it soaring. Up where the air is clear. That tells you something about how Britain used to be back then. Back in the day, it was so dirty. The air was so dirty that just a layer of disgusting was in the sky all the time. They used to have this kind of fog, this smoky fog from all the coal burning that just never went away. It was this, in some days you couldn't see at all. It was crazy. And so when you're singing Let's Go Fly a Kite, which is Britain in that a certain time period, this is beautiful, by the way, Gandalf. stunning. I do think I've toured it before though. When he says, let's go, you know, fly the kite up where the air is clear, that's because you had to go a certain part up. Look at the way they did this with the broken tree. The tree just broke at a totally natural angle, and it looks beautiful. You did a really great job with that. Nice little spot up here to look at. Very natural, beautiful environment. I like it. Of course, this is summertime. It's not quite an alpine ski club. Stunning. Oh, look at the deer running along. How beautiful. The little pause is perfect. It really feels like, oh, it's just stunning. A natural build, gorgeous. All right. Let's try. We did Siona in. Your Heart hasn't been on lately, but maybe we'll wait for them and see. Coldharbour, Millenium Bream, Elf. There's also another part, and I'm gonna be embarrassed for saying this part to you, but it's when Chim Chimney, when he sings, "Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and sky is the chimney sweep's world. Well, there's hardly no day, and there's hardly no night. There's things half in shadow and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London." Ooh, what a sight, I think. That tells you, again, just how dark it was. I had to sing it in order to remember it. Sorry. So, this is Coldharbour. We've got a ship. The interior of the ship. We've got robots. This seems familiar. Did I see this before? Maybe I've just seen a lot of ships. Oh my gosh, I love that couch. That's such a modern, awesome idea. Look at that couch. That's fantastic. Reminds me of 1960s or mid-century stuff. It's awesome. This guy's part of the box. Okay, you could totally do a Mystery Science Theater with something along these lines. That'd be awesome. I would love it. The only thing I'd change, Elf, is since you have so many spots, a little bit of lighting back here. A little bit more lighting. Actually, there we go. There you go. That's better. And here we have the spaceship with all of the view. It's stunning. Ah, with the comet and everything. It's beautifully done. I love it. Great job. Kind of makes you want to wish you're alive for time when there's space travel, should there ever be. Gorgeous though. Mr. Coop's traditional Cyrodiilic. I guess I'm a history nerd when it comes to this stuff. I do what I can, but I try to suppress the historical side of me because I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Really? Plane crashes are so rare. They're much more rare than car crashes or anything like it, even ratio-wise. It's pretty damn safe. Mr. Coop's, only 75 items, so I don't think they're done, but we'll run through pretty quick. See if there's anything. I like the fishies. Me kitty. Maybe this is all they need, right? Alright, we did a Sionian. Raid Manager. Seasonal Winter. Christmas Land Enchanted. J Hard streams on Wednesdays, right? I can't remember. Oh, looks like he's streaming now. My bad. God, he has so much more endurance than me. Hello, C-Code. We're over on EU. I can visit one of yours if you'd like. Well, great. I feel bad that... Is he touring houses or is he playing through? If he's touring houses, I will be sad. Alright. We've got 203, but less than half, so I'll just peek in. Wait. So now he's going to be at the same time as me? Every day that he streams? That's shitty. Oh my god. For years, for 2 years, I've been avoiding competing with his... Alright, at least it's something different, but for 2 years I've been raiding off to him so that I don't compete with his time. You guys realize that, right? Like, I've specifically refused to compete with him and raid off to him every time he's going. KBF 92, Fortunes and Favors exercised. I'm gonna have to mention it to him. I mean, I can't expect him to not do what he wants to do, but I mean, I specifically did not want to compete with him on housing. I wanted to be respectful, you know? You know, I did tell him when I was first starting out that I was going to do that, avoid competing with him, so that, you know, he had his... We wouldn't be taking away viewers from one another, right? Because we have so much that crosses over. And he said, don't worry about it. Stream whenever you want, don't worry about it. So maybe I should just stop paying attention to it. But I just wanted to be respectful to him. KBF. Look at that castle. Oh. Also, you're creeping me out with your name. My name is Karen Beth Felker. I often go by KBF, so that's weird to me. Look at this beauty. They turned the cabin into a castle. Stunning. Ah, it's sad, but what are you gonna do? Oh, look at that! They have an interior too. I didn't think they'd be able to do this. Well then, I mean, I can't really complain then, right? You know, let him do his stuff. It's just the housing people. Like, I didn't want to compete. And, you know, if you want to see somebody tour your house, you shouldn't have to choose between who you're going to see, right? That is just more respect out of respect for him and the viewers. So maybe I'm too considerate. Like, sometimes I realize I'm overly considerate to the point where it's kind of ridiculous. So maybe I should stop worrying about it so much. I love this. Look at this interior. It's gorgeous. I can't believe they were able to do an interior. Oh, this must be the stables? Yeah, you got some stuff stored over here. Look at the butterflies going around the lamp. Oh, that's a bit of realism. I love it. You know, I'm glad he's teaching people how to make money too, because housing is expensive. And I'm not good at teaching. Hey, Maldron. That is much. Why does it feel like this house is so much bigger than usual? It just feels enormous compared to, oh, it's stunning. She's really maximized the size. I say she because it's K, K-A-Y, but maybe I'm wrong, so I should say they. And then they've got Azura and a comet behind Azura, which fits. That lighting from Azura's head is a hectahame stuck behind her head or in her head. Beautiful. I just love that they were able to create like a whole estate here. Let's go inside this. And here's the normal cabin. This is the normal cottage, so to speak. Got all your magic-y stuff. I really like this. It's 400 out of 400. Masterful creation. I mean, really impressive that you're able to do this at all. I'm pretty darn jealous and impressed. Excellent job. Alright, moving on. Yeah, it's great. Dropstitch hasn't been on in a while, so we're gonna go to Frostvault anyway, because Dropstitch hasn't been around, and I'm not sure. He was saying his schedule changes. I think we knew what you meant. Nobody thought you were calling it goofy. You're a nice person. You wouldn't do that. So I've been going back and forth with people on the forums about EHT, the new one. I got some news about it. The first one is the stars. Some people are complaining there's less stars in the star fields and stuff like that. That actually isn't a bug. What happened is somebody complained to Cardi, I don't know who, not that I'm saying that it matters, that there were too many stars in it and it just didn't look real. So it was a realism change. And the person who was complaining that it was bugged was like, well, maybe I can work with that. So hopefully it's seen as less of a bug and more of a just an aesthetic change. So that wasn't a bug. The text should be fixed. The remainder is paintings are a little funky right now. I have a feeling it has to do with his offset coding. So we'll see if he's able to fix that. I haven't heard from him since the last time, which was a couple of days ago. I told him about the ongoing problems. I also asked him, Rishi, if you're watching, I asked him to contact you again. I sent him screenshots of you asking him so that he had it directly from your mouth, so to speak. So that's the hope, is that he gets a hold of you soon. I would not hold my breath because he's even too busy for me. So that doesn't happen too often for him to be too busy for me. So it's got to be bad. All right. Good. Yeah. Underport. And we've got Dropstitch, who I love. Both as a human and as a builder. Oh, we've got another ship. I never would have guessed. No, Dropstitch is amazing at ships. There's no doubt about it. He's fantastic. Is that a prop plane? No. No, it's not a prop plane. It's more of a space shooty thing. I think it's just the paintings are having some drama with the offsetting. Oh, look, and there's another one coming in for a landing. This reminds me a little bit of but one of Bayushi's builds has a ship you can actually sit in, and actually worked. It was amazing. You could like fly in it, and it was like a mining ship, and it would blow things up. It was amazing. She's just beyond amazing. I love the smoke added. Your builds are so real. The movement of the pieces you use, they're amazing. It really makes me feel like I'm on a ship, you know? Fantastic work. Anyway, so I was talking to this person, and they were very frustrated with all of the bugs that EHT has had lately. Let me just put this into some sort of perspective. People who are work at game companies have, is this a tractor? Maybe a forklift? It could be a forklift. That's a forklift. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen a forklift before. People who work at game companies are notoriously abused. in terms of their hours, the expectations of their jobs. It's beyond crazy how hard they work and how brutal the industry is. Code complete time, they basically don't go home. They stay there until the code is complete. Look at that map. This whole thing is amazing. Oh my goodness. Look, you can just look out at it. And be like the air controller. So what Cardi did when he got the job at ESO, exhaust rather, was he had to make a decision, not just about busyness, but things he's not allowed to do anymore, given that he's working for them. So he started working with somebody else. And I don't know how experienced Architectura is, but I know they're doing most of these changes. So it's possible that he was trying to, in Clavica, Gardner, Occult Bookshop, he's trying to train Architectura at the same time as doing everything else, but I'm sure with how busy he's been, the communication between those two isn't really the best. So my suspicion is that Arch is doing this and that they're doing the best they can, and that's why we're seeing more bugs. But we still need to remember that it's a gift. It's a generous gift, and they're doing the best they can. And I'm sure that things will settle down when Cardi has more time. Well, I do want to set up the beta system. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a Gardner. The beta testing system, I really do want to try to set that up. I haven't had any time with him to set it up. But once I do, look at that as a book holder. That's smart. I like how the Daedric books are smoking. What a great idea. They're evil. They're smoking. You guys are so quiet. Am I being annoying or something? Like, I don't know. Beautiful lighting. Jeez. Alright. That is stunning. We've got all sorts of stuff back here. Also, I like that we have the demon, sort of like in the Deshawn Thieves' Den, who sells things. Oh, it's fantastic work. I think I've been impressed by every one of Enclavica's homes. I feel like I know this name from something. You're doing Rit. I know you. I know what you mean. But it's hard for me to know whether my stream is bugging out or not, right? It's not. Oh, that looks cool. It's hard for me to know whether it's my stream bugging out, whatever. There's a whole lot of Entitled running around on the forums right now, and I'm trying. Look at that combination of the skull and multiple lights to make that neat effect. Oh wow, look at the coloring on that from the light. That's true. Gorgeous. Look at that two-tone lighting. Oops. The books are all shaped amazing. More two-tone lighting up here. The other day I was saying when I went to somebody's house that Bayushi had figured out the two-tone lighting. Congratulations! And I was really impressed by it. And it was like a technique that she uses often and is beautiful. I'm just in awe of it. Look at that gargoyle coming through the vampire window. This is a stunner. Beautiful home. Really, really good job. And I'm sure I'm missing something because I have a feeling there's got to be a sneaky in here that I'm missing. Look at the, there's a lion poking through the wall there. It's just this, feels like this arcane shop that's super, super thought through and imagined, and I love it. No, I know. I just worry that some people are threatening not to use Cardi's stuff anymore, and it's like, guys, you gotta understand, it's not like that. They're doing the best they can, and I apologize for that there's errors, but people are human and do the best they can, you know? I just don't want people giving up on it just because there's some bugs. I mean, you guys are helping when you report them. Your Heart hasn't been on lately, but I'll hold off on that one. Macaulay, we'll try their gardens and estates at Grand Sidget. I just don't want people walking away from EHT entirely because it's been frustrating lately. I know real programs that you pay for that have more problems than EHT does. So I'm just trying to calm people down about it, I guess. Makes me sad, that's all. That's true. I know, you're right. I do my best though, because I try my best. It's true. I hate seeing people upset with Cardi, because he's just, I mean, people can tell you. Anybody who knows him can tell you, if you know him pretty well. He is like an amazing human. Oh shit, for some reason I thought you were streaming, Azalea. Okay, this isn't done. The clicks. La Duque? Duche? The Duchy, I'm assuming. Why did I think you streamed, Azalea? I mean, hey Lee, did you get the money? Lee won yesterday. I don't know why I thought it was you for a second. I'm a dummy. You guys who stream, you have to tell me. I don't know why I thought that. Another one not done. What's going on? Good, congratulations. I'm glad you won. Alright, I guess we are going to do... We'll hold off on Your Heart. Grymhearth's Woe, traditional, Aline me. Alright. Oh, I forgot. For those of you who perhaps have a Reddit account, I know I've said this before, but if you could update my post on Reddit about the contest, it would mean a lot to me. Hold on. I'll give you the link. It's importante because we're trying to promote... What am I doing? We're trying to promote, you know, not necessarily awareness, but the fact that we have a good community that is supportive of LGBT plus, and that's something important to me, and I know to the rest of you. So if you could go to that at Reddit and update, it might get us some more viewers for the or at least more attention for the contest, and that's important to me. It's less about me, more about the contest. 399 out of 400. We have a full one. All right, this is Grymhearth. Not enough people do it. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it very, very much, especially if it's something you don't often do. To go out of your way for me means a lot. Thanks, Corundum. Hello. Thanks, Lee. Good morning. Hello, Corundum. I can speak. Really, I can. Not enough coffee in my face. Someone has slit me open, put chives and butter on me, and is eating me. But at least there's some other tasty food next to me, right? This person has used a lot of clutter. It's like, here are my treasures. Come see them. All right, I won't be a kite anymore. I see how it is. All right, what will I be? This is called a rainy day. It's a new one. I don't know if I like it yet or not. Probably not. And then I really do like the new food. It's so realistic and appealing. Appealing. This is all set out so carefully. This person really was... You could just picture it, right? They're delicately turning and twisting each item to get it to sit just right. And then maybe picking up, changing something, putting else up. Yes, exactly, Maldoran. That's why I need the help. So thank you. Much appreciated. Look at the carrots up there. The fishy? Yeah. We have a couple of fishy ones, but... And there's grapes. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for updating. This one's for our community. This one is all about supporting people. Why am I getting... Oh, because it's on EU. I was part of Aetherius when they won Tamriel together. Why not? Why not? Maybe they wanted... Maybe they love lettuce. Maybe lettuce is an important business for them. I don't know. Crafting section over here. With lots of clutter to reflect it. I should sell my red thread. For a ridiculous price. And then use it for prizes. So... I don't know if I should talk about this stuff or not, but... I'll deal with it later. More treasures. This person is very much a... My treasures, come see them. Which, I like that. Oh, Dark Brotherhood stuff. Oh, noes. Gorgeous. Oh, I don't know. The reason why I mention it is, and it's stupid because I have plenty of money, but what happened is that, Lunar Champion roleplay Blizzard's Sanctuaire. So what happened is that, I don't think she's returned the money, but, for whatever reason, Devil Doggett took $10 million from ETU's one of ETU's players for a house build and absconded with it. Ansley, out of her own pocket, reimbursed the person who got the house. So Esloaf donated $500,000, and I gave $9.5 million to Ansley so that she wouldn't have to cover any of it. Because the housing community does not do that. And I don't want somebody ripped off. I don't know if there's a reason for it. I don't know if she's going to return the money. I don't know what's going to happen. But I was just like, this is not acceptable. That the housing community, we're better than this. We are all better than this. We're more trustworthy than this. I don't want us looked at in a negative light. I want us looked at positively as the best community out there, just the most trustworthy and honest and amazing people. I don't like us looking bad. Oh, they put flowers on that. Look at how brilliant that is. They've turned it into a shandy itself with the dangling light too. I love this. It's so pretty. So that's, it was important to me. So I put practically about 10 million right back into the guild for it to cover it, because Ansley shouldn't have to do that alone. Things are not happy with her right now. I'm sure there's some sort of explanation, I'm hoping, and that we will come out and we'll learn that it was just a big old misunderstanding. Yeah, it is, which is why I refunded it, because I was like, I know it's not my responsibility, but I take care of housing people. This is our community, and I'm defensive of it. I'll admit that. I'm proud of us, and I'm defensive of us, and I want us to be looked at in a positive manner. So I fixed this situation as best I could. Gorgeous. And then, so I was joking that I should sell my thread to try to make back the 10 million, but in reality, it doesn't matter. I didn't even notice the money change, so I shouldn't worry about it. It's just that I'm a collector. You know, you guys collect things, I collect money. So it was like, what's going on here? But, no. I'm Smaug. I get it. I don't think so. The GMs involved good morning, are waiting to see, because this person said that they have some real life stuff going on and that they were going to return it, and then they didn't. So the question is, at what point are they going to take care of that and report it? I don't know, but it's sad. I hope that there's some explanation. All sorts of stuff over here, but it's mostly a graveyard. Yeah, no, it drives me nuts, but there's good causes, right? There's reasons that we should do that, and every so often, you're welcome. That's what we need to do, is just use it for good, not evil. Also, ETU has been one of my guilds from a very long time ago, and they've been good to me. Ansley has been fair. I care about the guild. I care about the people in it, and I don't want them getting a bad name. This is stunning, Blizzards. I really enjoy it. 697 out of 700. So, sure. I mean, it's theoretically the place that you farm it. Theoretically, I don't know if it's true. The place that you're supposed to farm it is the Flora quest or something like that. When you go into that castle, Magnifica Flora quest. What's a Flora? That's the one that supposedly during that quest in that house, which you cannot get back into after. It's whatever one you can get back into. Streets of Belotte, Hundings, Smart, seasonal summer. So that's why I'm worrying about money, even though it's stupid. I shouldn't worry about it. It's ridiculous. But I like my money. So the best thing that could happen is if she comes back and refunds it. That would be awesome. Iron Astronaut crates are coming. Check out what's in them. They just announced it. Let me give you the link. Endeavors arrive. Kicking off tomorrow in tandem with the new Iron Astronaut crates. June 17th, the new Endeavors system will be enabled for all ESO players. Once live, you can track and complete endeavors found within your activity finder menu. It looks like they have dailies that like kill 10 citizens with a blade of woe, kill 2 world bosses, etc. Endeavors are straightforward daily and weekly tasks that can reward basic items such as gold or experience, in addition to the new Seals of Endeavor currency. This new currency will then allow you to acquire any of the collectibles or items from currently available crown crates in the Seals section of the in-game crown store. That's true, 6. For the first time, you can now earn those rare and exquisite items only found in crown crates via in-game activity. For more endeavors, check out this announcement article. Have fun. But the reality is like, how many people can give that away? I mean, Ansley had to reach into her personal pocket for that. That's not right. So, I mean, it's more of a issue for her than it would be for me. So I'd rather I be the one to fill the hole than her. Just saying. I mean, she's a GM, there's no reason why she should have to fill that. Alright, iron atronach crates. Looks like they have a wolf mount and shield style, polymorph, knight aspirant armor styles, sunflare iron wolf and viridian iron steed, black forge iron cinch, another fairy, reskinned, splatter lenses, blah. What else? Okay, I'm not impressed. There's doesn't seem like they have anything up on if anyone has the data mine, I'd appreciate it for these crown crates. I'd appreciate it if you shared the link. Well, you know, it's the really unfortunate bit is that as soon as they got the money, they left the Discord server with the guild. That is not cool. Why would you do that? Now no one can send you a mail from the guild. There's no good reason for that. This is Hundings. Holy shit, is this gorgeous. Let me start over again. I love these roofs. Look at that roof. Stunning. I think that's the part that made everyone go, scammer. You don't leave the Discord channel with the person that you got that just handed you 10 million, right? That's the problem. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, 6. Let me see if I can open that. All right. Here we go. Are we getting birds? Oh, no. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Jester crates, huh? Emotes. Deadland chandelier bladed. Maybe? Not in love with it. Deadlands cage bladed? I don't know. Oh, Zenithar bundle. Ooh, it's nice too. I'm getting this. Well, I'm not getting more of those. Look at that stunning work with the windows too. Beautiful. The way that the wells and the that's just jealous making. Absolutely gorgeous. So clean. Not me. You know, for example, I'm not getting Panther Fang. There is not enough money in the world you could give me to get Panther Fang. Well, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I'd get it if you gave me money. So there's green crystals in these windows, which is different. I've never seen anyone do that. What was I saying? Oh, for example, I love this walkway. The big contest I did. I think I ended up giving away 10 million over both servers or whatever. Didn't even faze me. Didn't think about it at all. I was just like, whatever, 10 million, it goes to you guys. That doesn't matter to me. But when it was for this, you're right. It does bother me a little bit more because it's that. This is stunning. Yes, it's a phenomenal house. I am so jealous of it. I love it. I wish I had made it myself. Let's see if I can make sure I get all of it in. A little bit of practice dummies. Nicely, cleanly made. Targets. Oh, it's the Warriors Guild. It's the Fighters Guild, rather. And then this tree just potted in the middle. Looks great. Yeah, it's about the reasons, I guess. This reminds me a little bit of... what town is it? Reminds me of... Lilandril. That's what it reminds me of. Melandril. Beautifully done. Is there a sneaky in there? Can I get in there? Oh, I think this was supposed to open, but can't because it's unlimited visitor, but spectacular smart. I'm super, super, super impressed. Gorgeous job. I wish I had done it myself. I'm super jealous. They even did the tower up again. Aaron-maximus, who I love. Oh, strikes 4 is sometimes on. Castles and fortifications, Maximus Castle, Hunter's Glade. Stunning. Jealous. I always get jealous when I wish that, join me the club, Tanny Banny. By the way, I saw you the other day in Blackwood. I think it was you. I almost stopped and waved. Tanoo-banoo. But I'm so antisocial. Don't take it personally. But I did notice you and go, oh, look, it's Tanny Banny. But yeah, I have builder's block too. Completely. And I'm going to work on it. I will, I promise. Now, Maximus, Aaron-maximus, always does Imperial life builds. I know you're shocked by the name. But also, Aaron-maximus is one of those builders who, like, it hurts. It's so good. And you look at their work and you're like, I can't believe you did this. So with that build up, let's go take a look. Can't get past here. Oh! Well, that's what an abattis is supposed to do. Or abattis. I never know how to say that word, actually. But I know how to spell it. A-B-B-A-T-I-S. Abattis, I think. Alright, so this is Maximus Castle. Something else. You're so talented, Aaron. I mean, Evil Bob had the best suggestion thus far for combating it, but I have to be more, hello, excuse me. I have to be more of these, dummies. More, what's the word? Consistent about it. The sconce in those as knives. We saw that again yesterday. That's a really good idea. And here we have ramparts, of course, with weaponry, or at least with defense machines. And what Evil Bob said, and they're right, is that what you have to do is go and start building for 20 minutes. Anybody can build for 20 minutes. Tithys Adroma says, very well, bring those ballistae inside to the others. Oh, look at that! You know what? Let's be honest. You can be if you want to be. It's a fun contest. It's supposed to be fun. It's okay if you want to make it tacky. I mean, I guess it's all about what it means to you, so you may not want it to be tacky, but I think it can be, I could see that work really well. One of the best things I had ever seen was really tacky for Pride. I was living in Los Angeles, and West Hollywood, of course, is a gay mecca. And I went to it, and to their Pride parade. And they had, it was amazing. They had the fairy queen, who was a drag queen. Right, exactly. The fairy queen who was dressed up in a beautiful queen's outfit, like, whatever. Wings, the whole bit. Weapons. And then all of her entourage pulling her cart were like other fairies, but they were all like guys dressed up in fairy outfits. And it was just so amazing. I mean, it's tongue-in-cheek, of course, fairy, queen, obviously, tongue-in-cheek, you know, but it's reclaiming those words for themselves and being super campy at the same time and having fun with it. And it was really cool. It was like really pretty. So some of the best stuff I've ever seen have been campy, Pride related. All for it. It was a blast. It was so cool. I was like, oh my god, I want to be a fairy now. I want to be in on it. Oh, jealous. Alright, this one's a little creepy, but it's not too bad. There we go. It's another new one. So, I'm loving the castle. I don't think I can get in anywhere except here. So, let's take a look at this. They're bringing in the ballistae. Maximus Grand Armor. Okay, we've been to that. And Maximus Vineyard, which is spectacular. If you haven't seen the Vineyard, you should go see it. It's just amazing. So, just saying. John Anderson, Trepmore Pyramid, Lakemire. I don't know. I used to go to, in West Hollywood, I used to go to bingo night with drag queen bingo night. And everything that they need went to AIDS research and anti-hate groups and stuff like that. So my ex-husband and I used to go every week to play bingo. With it, it has a, you know, it had a door fee and whatever, and groups, since it was West Hollywood, people would donate stuff from movie companies. So, like, you know, New Line Cinema is right on Santa Monica Boulevard, right? I used to work for them, actually. This is not done. Let's try lord-cerber. So there were posters, signed, scripts, signed, books, things like that. Like anything you could think of, Hollywood, current movies, costumes, pieces that they didn't need anymore, stuff like that. And they would do the bingo, and those were the prizes. And they made so much money. I would do it if I still lived in LA. Good cause and fun. Which server, Silence? You mean EU or NA? You're on NA, aren't you? There's plenty. But the two that I'm in, well, three that I'm in, are... Okay, the three I'm in are Aether Realm, which is run by a potato. It's actually in this channel perhaps right now. Nova Draken? I don't know. But she's great when she runs Aether Realm. Then there's DDA, which is Divine Design Alliance. And I'm also in that guild, and it's Danger Lucy runs it, and it's a great guild. And then the third one, in no particular order, by the way, folks, this is just where they're coming to my head. Housing's Finest Builders is run by Serafi Vudang, who is also a potato. So any of the above are, I mean, there's really no bad guild. Oh, I've never seen anyone build out here. I didn't even know you could do this. This is fantastic. Learn something new every day. So any of them are good. But those are the only three that I know of personally. I'm sure there's others that... Is that a Wamasu? Welwa. I want to ride on a Wamasu. Yeah, Aether Realm. Yeah, that's Nova Draken. And all of them are really good. I haven't run into any that were bad. We got a little sleeping area up here. I mean, it's all about what you personally are comfortable with. Now, DDA does a lot more contests than the other two do. Like, one a week. whereas the other two give you more time. So if it bothers you to have constant, you may want... Oh no! He's forming. That's adorable. It might be Cadwell forming with that pothead. No problem. I mean, of course, that's not a problem at all. How do you get in there? Oh, it's a sneaky. Oh, wow. Look at that bed. So smart. Really just made with extra sticks in the bed, but it looks fantastic. I really like it. And then over here we have Cocaine Whale. Let's see if we can get back towards the Cocaine Whale. We cannot. We just see the Cocaine Whale. We can't actually go into the Cocaine Whale. That's what I was thinking. No cocaine whales for us. One of these days I'm going to read that story. Are you sure? I mean, like, honestly, like, I haven't entered a bunch in DDA in a while. I gotta be honest. I started to stop entering when Wubin gave up the guild because I find that I don't know why, but just the themes don't work as well for me. But I know there's some people who are way more engaged now. And I love what Danger Lucy has done with the guild house. And she's got a lot of good ideas. And she's a nice person and very pro EHT. But, I mean, it just doesn't work for me as much. I don't know why. This is so pretty. Another sneaky. Let's go back here. Ooh, pretty. Jacuzzi. Somebody rightfully on the forums said that I always miss stuff, and it kind of hurt my feelings, but the house that they're talking about wasn't obvious to me. Snow Spray, thank you so much for the follow. Desperately need them. Desperately. Totally appreciate them. I think there's more sneakies back here, but I want to look out the window first. I was like, yeah, I do miss them a lot. You're not wrong, but in this particular case, that house was very confusing to me. I didn't know I had to do a jumpy thing to get into it. Is there more sci-fi over here? What is this? Oh, and here they're doing one with a storm crag. That's neat. If it's open... Oh, here's the new item from last week. Ugh. I don't know. Do we know what this week is going to be? It's not torture anymore, is it? I think we're done with the torture. No more torture. No more. I did offer to come back. But I don't feel like it was... Yeah, I know. I don't think that this one was my fault. We're going to go back and you'll see what I mean. I'm not sure I'm even going to be... Necro stuff? Ugh. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get into it because apparently it's a jumper to get through it. And they're saying you missed the whole boat because you have to jump and do this or that. And I'm like, that's the Stabby rules. Stabby doesn't jump. Stabbies can't jump. They try their best, but... Right? I know. Look at this huge fire. It's like a fire for giants. It is Torture Week, too. For some reason, I thought... I don't know why, Ollie, but for some reason, I thought we were done with torture. It doesn't bother me so much, because people are going to say it, no matter what. Even though I say it at the end of almost every toured house, when there's even a question that I might have missed something, I say it. Like this house, I'm going to say, if I missed anything, let me know. I will come back and fix it. But I'll show you what I mean, because I think it's on this server. Unless it's not. You know, if you're gonna have a jump thing, you gotta make it kind of obvious that that's what you're doing, right? I feel like... There we go. I feel like if you don't have a way to see that you're supposed to do it, I'm not sure... You know, you gotta draw attention to the fact that you have a jumper. If it's just a... I don't know. Wow, that sounds fabulous. I guess I will be saving money. Ooh! I guess I won't be. Alright. So this was the house. I tried to get in. I couldn't. I didn't realize, maybe I'm stupid, that you could get in. I guess you had to jump over to the side. I didn't realize that. I thought that... I think I did come in here, and then I thought, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to because it's a diorama, right? I thought it was a diorama. I'm like, oh, look at the fishy. And then I went like this, and I stopped here, I think, because I was like, oh wait, obviously this is the diorama, and I'm not supposed to go any further. That's what I thought. So that's my mistake, because I misinterpreted the house. I thought it was a diorama. So here's the treasure. There is a ship up there. Okay. In the back. I didn't see that. They're right. I did miss it. They're absolutely right. I really thought it was a diorama. That's my mistake. I should have made double sure that it actually was. But I didn't, because I thought... Once I got inside, I'm like, oh, no, this is meant to be just seen from the outside. But no. It's beautifully done, though. Let me see. She said, or they said, that you can get on the boat, but it requires jumping. I don't know that I can do it, but we'll see. We'll do our best, right? Stabbies can't jump. Embarrassingly so, but ow, how do you do that? Maybe not from this side, maybe from this side? That looks like maybe you go up this way? Up? Yeah, that's how you do it, from the other side. Now, I wouldn't have known. I'll be honest with you. If you hadn't have told me, don't think I would have figured out that you could go up on it. This is a really cool idea, though. And inside it, apparently. You can go inside it. A lot of wrecked ships lately. Have you guys noticed? Well, I feel stupid. But I hope I made up for it New Aptwin. I apologize. And you're right. I did miss it entirely. And I'm ashamed. Nothing that you did wrong. I just misinterpreted it as a diorama. My bad. Alright. We did a Lakemire. Let's do a moonsugar. Moonsugar! Stab you in the face. What time is it? 11:21. We have time. Prairie de Sacrelune. Sugar moon? Thank you, that's what I thought. And actually, I think it would have been an excellent one. I think it would be a great diorama. You know, you look through a hole and you see all of this gorgeous view. I know, it was really well done. I'll be honest. I mean, No F1 is not a bad builder. Not at all. I just, I think with Euro builders, a lot of times, I sometimes don't get their humor as joking, and I take it very personally, and I probably shouldn't. For some reason, I don't always catch. Oh, look at this. This is moonsugar. For some reason, I don't always catch European humor, and I take it very personally and seriously, and I shouldn't always. I've had quite a few Euros joking with me, and I took it personally. But I'm bad like that. I'm bad, you know it. Great lighting, I can't even find the source. Beautiful. Hidden source lighting. Well, I mean the green flowers, yes, but I don't see where the red is coming from at all. Nicely done. Or the red here. You must be sinking them in and hiding them, which is great. Unfortunately, I'm turned around now, I think. Where the hell am I? That's what, yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that. I can't even figure out what item they're using. I'm trying to figure out what it is they're using. Yeah. But the problem is that when you do something like this, you're going to limit how much of the house you're going to be able to use because it's so incredibly detailed. Which is okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do and you want to just make this part gorgeous, then do it. It's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I was thinking, but I didn't want to guess that because I wasn't sure. Because it seems kind of lighter than the salt lamp, but I guess it's got to be the salt lamp, right? Waterfall. There's not much else that's red. It's certainly not the moon sugar, or not the moon shard. So, I don't know what else it could be. This must be the end because they did such a tremendous detailed job that this temple section must be the end of it with Kunzari. Is anything in the dead cat? No. You have slots left. Put something in the dead cat. It'd be funny. Put a zombie in there or something. That'd be hilarious. There's also, if you look up, there's a lot more to that temple than meets the initial eye. Beautifully done. That's true. The paper lanterns would be the right dimness. But not sure. Gorgeous. A potato! Fine. Black Razors is one of us, so I'll hold off on that. Neru, Vivek City Inn. Maybe they'll be on some other time. I love you guys. Tomorrow I'll try to do, I'll do NA tomorrow instead. I love Fiendish. I haven't seen anything by Fiendish in a while, but Fiendish is just so good. Oh, lovely. Very elegant. Alright, who was the bug again? I always forget which group is the bug. Won't tell me. Come on! House Redoran is the bug. Okay, I should have remembered that. Or crab, whatever the hell it is. So, it's a Redoran home in Vivek City. With gains and a bedroom and very elegant. 30 out of 30, of course. So full and beautifully. You know, the thing about small houses, especially if you want them to be cozy, lighting like this with fire is always a good way to go. It makes it more interesting than just a straight light that doesn't do much. Garage sale, I'll pass. No, we just did snugpod, CJ 230. Snug. Yeah, I feel that way about a bunch of people. Like Chrysaea. They physically hurt when I look at them. Like, I get this visceral reaction of, oh my god, I'm so jealous. But every single one of the people that I have that reaction to, every single one of them, it's a weird habit, are just amazing humans. And they're just such good people. And I told Chrysaea once that her stuff is so good it made me not want to build anymore. And she was so upset. And she said, but Karen, this is all I can do. I can only do stuff like this. I can't envision big builds like you do. She's like, I do this cobbling, and this is the way I see things. Oh, Resistance's pudding is ridiculous. I mean, he's so amazing. Or they're so amazing. I actually don't know their gender. Look at this snug pod. There's a separate room in this snug pod. Oh my god, that bathtub! I'm sorry to yell, but that's amazing. I would use that bathtub. CJ, this is genius, and I love it, and I want to like take a bath right now. Oh, these are one of the slidey items that have slide on them. The chanterelles, you can use them as slides, just like with the other items like that. The orcish tents and whatnot. But see, the thing is just they're just such nice people. Yeah. And I think that's... I know Kermit's not gonna have a full house, so we'll just test it though. Yeah. No, I just... You just gotta accept that some of these people are artists, some of these people... Bombson is ridiculous. Six Alaric is ridiculous. You know, all of these people who are... Some of them are architects in real life, some of them are graphic designers, some of them are artists from way back. Swankery is ridiculous. They break my heart. But at the same time, I recognize that there's not one of those people that I don't adore. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of even one that I don't adore of that group. And I dislike so few people in the housing community, but there is one that I dislike. And it's because they've done something awful. They've done some awful things to people. But they are so full of themselves on how they build, and they're not as good as they think they are. It's weird how the nicest people are the ones who are so good. Good morning, Waldar. Nice to see you. Or whatever time of day it is for you there. But the one person that thinks they're great and is a jerk, and we're not naming names ever, isn't as good as they think they are. It's kind of not that impressive. And I never do that. I never criticize people's builds. It's something about the attitude that just turns me off. I mean, I'm not saying their work is bad. I'm just saying it's not as good as they think it is. How pretty. Because they think they're the best. And they're not. Nobody's the best. We're all just trying our hardest. I like the dirt and the tapillo. Tapillo is a potato. I love tapillo. 700 out of 700. Sure. Happily. I just don't want anybody to feel bad if they're not on it. Okay? I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, look at this, they made a whole ruin. This is actually a really good idea. So the list will be incomplete no matter what. I can't put every single person that I think is great on it. With that said, I could list you a whole bunch, yeah. This is incredible. It looks just like a delve. Especially in Skyrim, you know? And this thing looks like the thing that Sothasil was attached to when you last see him in Mournhold, or Under Mournhold, or Clockwork, whatever the hell he is at that point. Amazing. Having played so much Skyrim recently, this resonates with me. I mean, on EU or on an NA? Because if you're talking about NA, there's really the two best of the best that I know of on NA. As good as everyone else is, the most consistent amazing are Swankery and Chrysaea. I would say that Alley Toops is also amazing. And there's several like Fiendish who are so close to being the best of the best, but I really feel like Swankery and Chrysaea are, there's a reason why Zos did an interview with Swankery. It's because she is an artist. Her stuff is beyond. It's amazing. And Chrysaea is the queen of cobbling, I would say. Alley Toops' work and Fiendish's work are amazing. Whir is also really good. There's some amazing people. Now, that is not really fair of me to say, because some people do homes that are funny or clever or smart or smooth, clean builds. By the way, I didn't say anything about this room, so we should go back out, which is wow. That's all I really got to say about this room is wow. Cool. So it's hard for me to say what's, the best of the best, but I will say that my ideas of what I consider the best are probably have something to do with what I consider myself weakest at. Because there is no objective best. There's a subjective at best. So if I think that I'm probably weakest at cobbling, or weakest at, I don't know, vehicles or something, then of course I'm going to think that this is amazing. It just keeps going. I'm going to think that somebody who's good at that stuff is better than me, right? So everything is said with caveats. Oh gosh, look at this. I love that there's two exits. Oh no! Ooh, coming right out of the spider thinger. Gross. I don't know. EU is harder to choose because there's so many people. Well, caviar is gross. I had a roommate in college who was from South Korea, and her English wasn't very good, and she was trying to get me to try a piece of sushi, and she kept telling me it had fish babies in it. So I had to tell her about the word caviar, and it was adorable. She's like, fish babies! I'm like, no, they're not called fish babies, but alright, and then this links us back to here. It was adorable. Alright, how many more can we do? Probably a few more. Do Sea Code. We'll do your Stone Eagle. Baths and Spas. It was such an adorable thing. It kills me. I was trying to remember her name the other day, and I can't remember her name. And it's so hard because it's like, I don't remember anybody's name that I roomed with in college. Not one. And I have nowhere to look to even find that information. I didn't keep a diary during that time, so I don't even know where I would look. Isn't that sad? I remember them, I just don't remember their names. It's so long ago. Things you'd think you didn't need to write down because they're so ingrained in you. And yet you're amazing, excuse me. You are good with EHT, but you also decorate really well. I'm talking about the people who hurt to look at, right? And I'm not saying that you don't. There's moments for everybody where they hurt to look at, right? Sometimes people are, everybody hits a note where you know how impressed I was with your last house. It's every so often that some of us hit a note like that. But there's some people who consistently always blow my mind. And that's who I'm talking about. So this is a spa by Sea Code. with incense and perfumes and massage oils, and look at that bed for the massage. I like the reskin because the floor in here is a little iffy. It makes the house very dark, so reskinning it helps lighten up this room. This room is too dark. I don't know why. And I mean, shit, I don't think I'm even to that level. You know, it's like I think I'm weak, but I can tell people how to do things, and that's perhaps my strength. And share others and my enjoyment. Wraith homes are hard, but if I had, this is a crafting room with all sorts of little additional items added to craft with, which is adorable. If I had to say what I would do, Stormhaven, build up. I would build up to the purple skyish part and use that. Because honestly, the bottom is not nearly as nice as the top. Alaric is fantastic. I consider him an EUer though, for some reason. My brain puts him in the EU category, I guess because that's where I saw him first. So if I didn't mention you, it was just because of that. Interesting rooms. A beautiful clutter. Oh, I know. I've been there. But his masterpiece in Erstwhile on EU is still my favorite. I just can't get over that one. Little bedroom. Walder. Walder's amazing too. Walder is the first person I ever saw actually make a house, like a amusement park, actually friggin' work. Everything they had in there works. They had a, what do you call those things you gamble on? One-armed bandits, I forget the name of them. Slot machines. They have a working slot machine. They have a crow, like the claw machine. They had amazing stuff. It's just incredible. You could do torture and evil and still use the purple. Oh, look at that rebuild. Interesting. What have you done here? Oh, lots of alien. Ooh, smoky pool and poolside stuff. Ah, nice use of the pants. Oh, it was. It definitely was. As I go back to it over the time that I've seen it, because I've retoured it for people, what grows on me, interestingly enough, are I mean, I was always impressed with the major part of that house. The house, yeah, I love how they redid everything. I was always impressed with the main structure, the main statue. But as I retour it, I get more of an appreciation for the art in the beginning, like those first statues that you pass in the beginning. Get a good idea of what this looks like from the outside. So that's growing on me. It's just weird how that works. Sometimes you revisit something and suddenly a different part of it becomes a focal point. That's all. How do I get on the stairs? Let's see. I tried to turn my mic down. Let's see if I can do that more. He may have. Did you? Did you? I'm not sure. I've been trying to fix my mic and I just don't know what's wrong with it. I need to sit down and actually do something with it. We'll figure it out. Hold on. I'll be weird today. I didn't go on the stairs here, so let's go on the stairs. No, it's probably not just you, Alder. I've been having spikes with my microphone. My microphone has been spiking, and I was supposed to go and try to fix it, but I'm not really good at it, at this streaming stuff, even though I do it all the time. Very nice, C-Code. If I missed anything, I don't think you're here, but if I missed anything, please show me. I'll go back. We'll look at it again. I think we'll finish with a water's edge. Why not? We did it to Pio, but let's do to Pio again, just to see water's edge. Exclamation point! PCNA PCEU. Oh, shit. We'll go back. Thank you, Silence. Positioning and whatnot. Well, see, sometimes I lean back like this, but then I feel like I have a double chin. Just from the angle, it makes me look like I have a double chin, and I don't. We're going right back to Seacoast so that I can finish it up. I messed up on... I still don't know that house. So when I lean back like this, which I tend to do when I use a filter that doesn't show me, like one of these, then I'm fine. But when I use one that shows me, I like to lean in because otherwise I don't feel like, whoop, wrong one. Visited. Back to C-Code. Otherwise I don't feel like I'm look very good in the filter. I don't have a second chin. It just makes me look like it because I'm leaning back in a weird way. And I've been watching a lot of streamers. I don't know what the gain is, and that's why I have to research this stuff. I wish I knew. Is the gain like the high level of green, yellow, and red? Because I put myself in the green so that I shouldn't exceed green. But I guess you're right. Maybe... I'll show you what I have. Your help is always appreciated. I use OBS for things. Here's the, that's the sound right here. You see desktop audio, mic audio, audio output capture, video capture device. Mainly I just fuss with these two. One of these, the desktop audio catches the music. The mic should just catch me. And see, I have me down in generally, I thought, in the greens, but I guess when I'm happy, I probably need to drop myself even more, or am I too quiet? I do too, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. This is what it looks like, though. I'll see if that helps any. I'll take a good look at it later. I'm gonna have to watch videos on how to do it, and that's the problem. I'm glad I get to see this house again. Why is that off? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just, everything I do, this is so lovely in here. Everything I do with streaming is hard for me. I have to learn it all from the beginning. And so I end up watching all the videos and learning things as I go. Nice bedroom. And it's not simple, you know? So I'm old These things are harder for me than you might think. I used to be able to catch on quickly to things, but I don't know if it's me. I have no flippin' idea to even tell you. I hate to say. See, doesn't that tell you something about me? I have no idea. Thank you. My husband put together my computer. At the time, it was very, very monstrous, I was told. By now, it probably isn't as much. All right, by the stairs, you said. All right, you said upstairs? Didn't I start upstairs? Well, we'll take a look at it, because we're going back up anyway. Yeah, so I just let my husband do the tech stuff around here, because he's the genius when it comes to that. Behind the pool in the main room. Ah, I see them. Thank you, Seco. That's a good explanation. My bad. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen those. And this is the master, I'm assuming? The master bedroom? It's beautiful. I love the octopus and everything. I guess it makes sense that the octopus is in the food then, too, but I'm not a big fan of that. Thank you for telling me to come back and look at it. I apologize for not catching it the first time. It's a very slick way of adding an extra space in there, too. I ended up learning about it a bit when I was part of a podcast consistently for a while, but I no means a master of it. Preamp often essentially box stuff. Connects the mic and his dials. Ah, I see. Yes. VIP room, gotcha. Because this is a spa. Makes sense. Beautifully done. All right, we'll go back now to Tapio's, and that's where we'll finish off. Lewin. Exclamation point potato. PCNA, PC in EU. 50,000 gold every day. Saturday's crown crate. I'm dumping the money back into the stream. So the houses are gonna cost me 80 or more, but that's gonna be from you guys. You are making it possible by your donations. Evil ones? Night Raven, go to everything that Bayushi has done. Go to EU and see everything that Bayushi's done. Bayushi is, when it comes to evil, you just can't compete. She's phenomenal. She's the best ideas you're gonna get for evil. Beautiful. Look at this. I love the turtle in there. It's so much fun. So it looks like we have the two of them. Miri and Bastian. Lots of things I haven't seen before, like that lamp. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty arrangement. And this is, I guess, the tapestry. I'll have to research it. I really will, but it's like, it's, I think she's, well, she has a number after her name. Hold on. Bayushi 2005. That is who you want. Bayushi. B-A-Y-U-S-H-I 2005. Bayushi 2005. Go look at everything she's done. Trust me on this one. She's gonna blow your mind. This is lovely. Alright, I'll see you later, Squeeze Me. If you win, I'll send you your monies. Look at the socks and stuff under the bed. Everybody's gonna become a slob in this game now. Because we all have that. We all have the pants now, so everyone's gonna become a slob and drop their pants on the floor. Butterfly, very smart, right by the plants. I like this new fire thingy with the snacks. Ah, sorry about the lag on my mouse. It's being weird. That's a really smart way to make flowers on the vines. I think. I never can tell. No, we did this one. And I think we did all of this too. Oh, maybe not. I don't recall this room. New painting, I'm guessing. I don't recognize that painting. And all sorts of storage and cooking. This might be a kitchen or pantry, something like that. Really neat. It's true. It's true. All right, hold on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I am going to poll the contest and I'm gonna raid off to J-Heart because he'll start his stuff soon. Okay, he's gonna start housing soon, so we're gonna start the raid and then I'll pull the contest. And the winner is Royal Wench. Are you PCNA or PCEU? If you could please let me know. And is that your username? Send me a message in game or send me a message on here in Discord. Anywhere you like. Just get me your information and I will forward you the monies. And I will catch you all later.
Stabity. Stabity is amazing. You should go follow Stabity if you haven't. Welcome, Stabity. How